Well, I'm outside today. Wanted to try out some new equipment I had. It's a selfie stick gimbal, and I've had it for about a month, but I haven't totally figured it out yet. One of the main things I haven't figured out is how to make it be in landscape mode. So for today's video, it's going to pretty much be in portrait mode, but I wanted to go for a walk. That's the whole reason that I purchased this, and my YouTube channel does not make any money. And so whenever I purchase anything, it comes out of my own pocket and there's no reimbursement or anything like that. So I did want to try it out today. I'm not very good at technology anymore. All those brain cells that used to be up there, they've all died off. But I did want to take you for a little bit of a walk. Now, before we start walking, I do want to explain something. This was filmed on Wednesday. Well, as all of y'all know, my weigh-in day is Thursday. So obviously I can't tell you what my weigh-in was for this week today. But somewhere in this video, I'll break in with whatever my weigh-in will be in the morning. I was not going to be able to film this tomorrow on my weigh-in day, so I thought I'd do it today. It's just going to be a short few minutes of a video, but I did want to sort of take you on a walk and show you where I walk. Now that I'm as old as I am, it's not as much of a walk as what I used to do, but I still have a really nice walk, and I'll try my best to show you some of the landscape that I'm getting to look at, because I'm very fortunate that I have a nice driveway. It is a half a mile long, almost, but I'm not able to go the whole half mile anymore. So let's get started. I'm looking for Kate, which is our lab. I've not found her yet, but she's out here somewhere. There's Kate. I used to be able to walk all the way to the end of that driveway. My mailbox is all the way down there, but because of my hips, my legs, all the damage I did from being over 70 pounds overweight, I'm not able to do that anymore. If I could show you behind the scenes, which I can't because my camera has only been videoing about a third of the time that I thought it was. But I'm not able to make the full half mile down to the mailbox anymore and back to my garage. But I am probably able to walk a good over a half a mile. So I have to sort of do this twice now, which I used to be able to just walk to my mailbox and back, and that would almost be a mile. Now I have to do an extra little amount to get that mile in. And because I've noticed the camera wasn't filming half the time, I don't know exactly what I've filmed so far. So if I'm repeating myself, that's okay. I bought this gimbal, or this glorified selfie stick, because normally when I would film my walking, you could only see my head and maybe to about right here. And so now I'm able to show a little bit more of myself and a little bit more of the landscape that's behind me, or as I showed a minute ago, I was able to pretty much show you down my driveway. And the gimbal does stabilize my walking a little bit, because I do have a very noticeable limp. I've shared that with y'all. Now this is where we go down to a power pole. You'll see it behind me here in a minute. There it is. And so now we turn around instead of going all the way down like I used to be able to. Not able to anymore, so we do what we can do. I don't think I ever lost weight from walking, but I was able to maintain the weight that I was for many years because of this walk. And during the late 80s and the early 90s especially, I walked, somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 miles a week. And I didn't do it because I felt like I had to. I did it because I enjoyed it so much. I had a couple of dogs at the time, and they would always go with me, and we would walk down. A lot of times I would get the mail. And that was I'm going uphill right now, so if I get breathless, just be patient. But I always enjoyed walking. And when I got up to over 200 pounds, probably the last 10 years before I started Weight Watchers, I believe I got up to 220 at one point. And because of my love for walking, I was so discouraged because I couldn't do it anymore. And so that was one thing I was really looking forward to once I lost the weight. Unfortunately, I'm not able to go the whole trip that I used to go. Now, if this video's horrible, just be patient. I'll get better at it. I promise. I may practice a little bit without recording, but I will get better. But this was just a little bit of a video to show you the area that I walk when I feel like I can walk. And today's a great day. It's probably around 80 degrees. It's 9:30 in the morning. So I just wanted to come on here and show Kate and give you some sort of a semblance of what I do when I walk in the mornings. And I'm going to show you the pond, just in case none of that videoed a while ago. Well, here's the break-in that I promised. It's Thursday morning and time to pay the piper and give you my weigh-in results for this week. But before I do that, I want to give a shout out to Roy with Recipes with Roy. And a couple of weeks ago, he published a recipe entitled Shepherd's Pie. Well, this past Tuesday, I prepared it, and Papa and I gave it 2 thumbs up. It was delicious. So I'm going to put a link to that video up here in the corner. Please check it out. Check out Roy's whole channel. Each week, he publishes either a recipe or cooking techniques, and he has lost over 125 pounds. So he knows how to do it. I really enjoy his videos. I know you will too. So if you've never checked Roy out, please follow that link that I just put in there and check him out. Now, on to my weigh-in results this morning. I wish it was better than it is, but I always want to tell you the truth. So here's the ugly truth about this week. Last week on July the 28th, I weighed in at 122 pounds even. So when I weighed on Monday, after a very food-filled weekend, I weighed 124.4. That means over the weekend, I gained 2.5 pounds. So I knew that meant my work was cut out for me, that I had to cut back on the food. And I tried, but obviously didn't try hard enough, because this morning when I got on the scale, I weighed 124 pounds even. That means even though I did lose 0.4 of a pound from Monday, I was still 2 pounds heavier than I was last Thursday. So it is what it is. I know now that if I don't stop this uptake in food, I will also have an uptake on the scale when I get on it each week. Now, back to yesterday's video. Hope you enjoy it. Well, that's about all for today. I just wanted to show you a little bit of my walk. I can hear Papa coming up the driveway in the background. So until next time, oh, I forgot. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. Leave a comment. And if you know anybody that would benefit from it, please share. Until next time, goodbye.